I noticed some great things about your humble uh, beginning as a kid. Okay, some people, some kids are out there, they struggle. Okay, that's how it is. But I want you to tell us the highlights of your journey to date.
Life stats refine us. No complaint whatsoever, whatever I have faced. I have a very challenging background, but those challenges made me who I am today. So there are two main highlights of my life which changed my life around, which laid the foundation of my life. The first incident happened when I was 10. My uncle had a fight with my mom, and he showed a knife, and he warned her to leave the house. And my dad was working overseas. He could not be contacted. So just to save myself and my brother, little brother, I was 10, as I said. So she moved out of the house, leaving all the comforts behind, and decided to live in a place where we would store food for cows. We lived there for 5 years. The lesson my mom told us was to operate from the consciousness of love, kindness, and compassion. I still remember those lines. She said, you kids are my biggest investment. You kids are my biggest property. So remember this principle and live by this. The second incident happened, the main highlight of my life, when I was 19. My dad was, as I said, he was working overseas. He fell sick. He had to come back to India permanently. He was very sick, and I was 19. I didn't know how to support my family because he was the only breadwinner at that time. I decided to start working as a newspaper delivery boy. um, I started earning some money. I took this job because this job allowed me to continue my graduation, and this job allowed me enough time to invest in myself. My teachers helped me a lot. They gave me good books to read. They improved my English. The books helped me develop a positive mindset. And within a year, I got enough confidence to start a tutoring business. After a lot of criticism and a couple of hiccups, I started doing better. And I noticed the students were not confident, they were not clear, they were held back. And especially after my own transformation, I was motivated to help them beyond their subjects. So there was a turning point that motivated me to study more for the students, to help them become the best version of themselves in their personal and professional lives. So I read more books. I attended so many seminars on positive mindset, on how to live a happy life. So I came up with a couple of strategies and the systems I used to motivate students, to make them best version of themselves. My ideas brought results, and during those days I found my purpose, that it would be to empower others. And I did that for 4 or 5 years. I felt great to see the kids, the students doing great. I started doing very well. I saved money as well to come here to Canada. Then I came here um, in 2010. I used the same strategies and the systems, and to my surprise, those ideas worked again. And I used the same ideas to uplift and empower my team members, to uplift the service culture. And I got a great feedback from my friends and even from my team members, that why don't I share my gifts with the world. So last year I started sharing my gifts to help those who are held back, due to lack of confidence, fear, or lack of direction. So I started podcasting last year as well.
Thank you very much, Aman. There are key things that I took from those highlights. The one, the experience with your mom, how she like rescue you guys, and how you try to like made an investment on you guys. So that's a key. That's a key. That's a highlight in your journey.
Yeah.
Okay, but other kids out there, when if they go through the same pattern or the same situation, they will lack confidence.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I can resonate with you on that one because when I was going through my high school, I was provoked a lot. The way I talk, the way I do things, and I thought like the world was against me. But
Yeah.
my dad showed me tough love.
Mm.
He did it with an intention. Like, you're not gonna be soft, you're a man. And today I'm so grateful because if they're like
Yeah.
it was like I did this the other thing like encourage me to like feel soft and the other thing, probably I will not be in this position today. So I can resonate and thank you very much for expressing those feelings because it shows vulnerability. There will be people don't
Yes.
want to talk about. So talk about
Yeah.
vulnerability. In those moments where we are like going through those tough situations, how did you handle vulnerability?
First of all, I always get emotional when I say this. Can you hear me? So the
I can
first
hear
thing
you.
I was told, I was poor. I didn't have resources when I was trying to be a young businessman from being a newspaper delivery boy. When I asked for suggestions, so I was told, you don't have resources. How can you do that? You don't have the exact qualification. I realized that I felt I could do it, and I had a vision. And what I decided to protect my vision. I felt the God gifted me this vision, this idea. I think nobody else can understand myself, my idea, my vision. So the first thing was that, and then before that it was do or die for me because my dad was sick. I didn't have anyone to help us, and that was the first thing, the reason, the motivation, if you say, or the in terms of the vulnerabilities. And then what I found when I started tutoring, I felt I found my purpose. Like I felt great because those students were like me. I had been there. So what happened then? I stopped caring about limited-minded people. So the first point was the vision. You have to protect your vision, and the second thing was I started developing a growth mindset, and I was not afraid to take actions. I didn't wait to be perfect to take actions. I did take actions. I messed up. I faced criticism. I faced negative labeling, but I got better with every single mistake, with every single action. And and then the most importantly, I was patient, persistent, and consistent with my efforts. I say, like, you knock the door for the opportunities. I say you kick the door. If you have a vision, you know what you are born to do, you will do whatever it takes. So that approach helped me because, and with consistent actions, I would say, because today what I observe that a lot of people are stuck. They are waiting to be perfect. They are waiting to take approvals from others before they take actions. And what I teach my clients, what I have gone through is, I was hiding myself. I thought, no, hiding is not a way. The tea kettle, when it is hot, I was feeling that way, that I had something in me and I can't control it. It had to come out. So that's what I could say about the motivation behind what kept me going. I rather say what kept me growing.